This video is a production of the Youth Quest Foundation, serving America's at-risk youth.
While I could go on and on about what I think the Youth Quest 3D classes have meant to the cadets of the Challenge Academies, perhaps the best way to hear it is from the mouths of the cadets themselves. So we've put together some segments from interviews we did of the cadets at the Capital Guardian Challenge Academy. Listen to what they have to say.
Being in this class, it helps me understand, like, you can put your mind to anything. Because at first I had no clue that I was gonna be able to do this stuff. Like, actually, it's easy. Like the way he took you through the steps and explained to you what certain things do. And it was a challenge. I mean, I like a challenge.
It made me feel like better than anything, because it's like, for me to be able to like make something on the computer and for it to print out and it be in your hands, like, it's amazing. I just think well, when I came in, I was like, oh, this is going to be hard, I'm not going to be able to do this, but now I can do it without any problems.
I didn't think I could learn anything like this before though. But this, like, joining this class, it makes it seem like a lot easier how to deal with things, how to deal with situations and building stuff.
When I came into the class, I already had a little bit of basic knowledge because my freshman year, back in my old school, I took a 3D printing, not 3D printing class, a 3D engineering class. We got to create a lot of objects that were just unique, that we had there, but we only had it on the computer screen. So we only had the chance to click on the screen, rotate it, look at it, but we never actually got the chance to physically print it out and physically be able to hold it and say that we created that, we were the ones that designed that and took the time to make it.
I never thought I would enter nothing like this, but when I entered, it's just like I want to keep going. I'm going to college after this program. Got a major in mathematics and business. I want to be an architecture.
I want to go to the military, to the Air Force, and then I want to go to college and major in information technology. And this will be a good skill to put on my resume, and it'll be a good skill to have when I do get a job, because it's like different pieces of the computer, different ways to use the computer. It involves like the internet, it involves troubleshooting and everything like that. So it's will be a good skill for IT.
The 3D class helps apply to my future because I want to be a civil engineer. And one of the things that it helps with is measurements, structures, and designs. If you make a mistake with the slightest measurement, it could just completely ruin a design or a structure. So it also helps with being specific and getting everything to the perfect detail.
Well, it helped me like get better with my patience, because it's a lot of hard work into it. You have to figure out which piece goes where, and if you do wrong, you have to figure out what happened. You have to go back, and it just takes a lot of hard work, but I love it. It's awesome.
Well, I like to go to college and study more into 3D printing, because I basically, in the future, I could probably become a video gaming designer and put more details into my artwork. Out of the 3D class, I actually got a lot of just creativity, because one of the main things that it taught me is that there's a lot of ways to do one thing.
It's a wonderful program for the cadets. It allows them to open up, it allows them to feel more confident. They now know that they are creative. Before this class, they may have had creativity bottled up inside of them, but because they couldn't draw, because they weren't labeled an artist, they felt like they couldn't be creative and they couldn't identify themselves that way. Now with this class and with the tools that we're using, they can be creative and they know that they have an outlet for that creativity.
These skills actually make me feel good, because it gives me the chance to be able to not only make the designs on the computer, but print them out, because there's just a big difference. It's like drawing a picture and bringing the picture to life. There's two whole different worlds and two whole different experiences.